Oakhavencapital.com presents itself as an elite international investment fund, allegedly serving high net worth individuals with advanced artificial intelligence tools, exclusive advisory services, and privileged access to pre-IPO opportunities. The website carefully constructs the image of a long-established financial institution operating from London, managing large portfolios, and delivering extraordinary results in a very short time. However, when the platform is examined beyond its surface presentation, every single foundational element collapses. What remains is not an investment fund, but a deliberately engineered online fraud designed to collect deposits and disappear. The first and most obvious contradiction appears when examining the domain itself. The website was registered in mid-November of the year 2025, only days before it began advertising supposedly institutional-grade investment services. There is no historical footprint, no archived presence, no earlier activity, and no digital trail that would support claims of long-term experience or operational maturity. Genuine investment firms operate for many years before accepting public capital, and they maintain stable domains with transparent ownership. In contrast, Oakhavencapital.com hides its registrant details, uses inexpensive shared hosting, and appeared virtually overnight. This pattern is characteristic of short-cycle financial scams that operate for a few weeks, collect as much money as possible, and then vanish. The promises made on the platform are even more revealing. Oakhavencapital.com openly advertises fixed and guaranteed returns that multiply deposits several times within 3 to 4 days. The examples shown imply that a few $100s can supposedly turn into several thousand, and that larger deposits are rewarded with exponentially higher profits over the same time period. In legitimate finance, such returns do not exist. No regulated investment product can guarantee profit, let alone promise to multiply capital in a matter of days. These claims directly violate financial laws in the United Kingdom, the United States, and the European Union, where public investment offerings are strictly regulated. Promising fixed returns at this scale is a defining feature of high-yield investment programs and Ponzi-style schemes, not of real asset management. The London address listed on the website adds another layer of deception. The platform claims to operate from Chapel Place in London, an address that is widely known as a co-working and mailbox location used by hundreds of unrelated shell entities. There is no registered investment fund, no licensed advisor, and no regulated firm operating from that address under the name Oakhaven Capital. There is no office signage, no staff presence, and no registration with the UK financial regulator linked to that location. The address serves only one purpose: to give the illusion of legitimacy and geographic credibility without providing any real accountability. Equally telling is the complete absence of regulatory authorization. Searches across all major financial regulators confirm that Oakhavencapital.com is not licensed anywhere. It does not appear in the register of the Financial Conduct Authority in the United Kingdom. It has no filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission in the United States. It is absent from the Australian Securities and Investments Commission, and it holds no authorization under any European regulatory framework. A company offering investment management, advisory services, or portfolio structuring without a license is operating illegally. There are no exceptions to this rule. Any funds sent to such an entity are entirely unprotected, with no legal recourse available to investors. The list of services advertised on the website further exposes the fiction. Oakhavencapital.com claims to provide pre-IPO access, institutional-grade asset allocation, fractional United States equity exposure, copy trading systems, personalized financial advisory services, and professionally managed ETF portfolios. In reality, each of these services requires licensed professionals, audited compliance procedures, verified custodial relationships, and ongoing regulatory supervision. None of these prerequisites are present. There are no named analysts, no disclosed partners, no custodian banks, no compliance officers, and no documentation proving that any real financial activity takes place. The service descriptions are generic, copied from legitimate firms, and stitched together without any supporting infrastructure. From a structural perspective, the platform follows a well-known scam architecture. It uses a freshly registered domain to create urgency and novelty, offers multiple investment tiers designed to push victims toward higher deposits, promises fixed and guaranteed returns, and relies on visual dashboards that display fabricated performance statistics. These dashboards are not connected to any real markets. They are animated templates designed to simulate success and encourage additional deposits. Ownership information is completely absent, and the so-called artificial intelligence narrative is nothing more than marketing language repeated across countless fraudulent sites. When compared directly with legitimate investment firms, the contrast is absolute. Real funds operate on domains that are often more than a decade old, maintain publicly verifiable registrations, submit to regular audits, and generate realistic annual returns measured in single-digit or low double-digit percentages. They provide legally binding contracts, transparent risk disclosures, and regulated custody of client funds. Oakhavencapital.com offers none of this. Its claimed assets under management are unverified, its contracts do not exist, and its deposits are directed through channels that offer no investor protection. All available evidence leads to one unavoidable conclusion. Oakhavencapital.com is not an investment fund, not a wealth management firm, and not a financial institution of any kind. It is a fraudulent online scheme built around false promises, fabricated credentials, and psychological pressure tactics. The platform exists solely to extract deposits from unsuspecting users and will inevitably disappear once the flow of money slows. When a website claims that profits increase simply because the deposit amount is larger, the only thing growing is the scam itself.